What's going on, guys? What's going on, guys? EGMB5679. Welcome to the channel. Jeffrey Epstein passed, or so they say, and I'm going to tell you exactly why in detail, my opinion, why he didn't. Let's jump right into it, man. This is EGMB5679. Alright, guys, once again, welcome. Thank you for coming. I appreciate that. I appreciate your time. I value that, and I just want you to know that person to person, I really do value you spending the time to watch any and every video you do, whether it's seconds or minutes of it. I appreciate that. Time is money, and your time is worth money, and your time is worth more than just money, and so I appreciate that. Because I don't need any reports. I don't need no I don't need nothing to read off of. All right, I don't need no script. This is just me to you. I'm just talking to you guys, and I'm literally just telling you my personal opinion, heart to heart, and I'm basing it off personal experiences. Okay, now first and foremost, guys, I'm sorry to tell you this. I'm sorry that I had to break the news this morning on a live stream that Jeffrey Epstein has been announced dead at 6 something in the morning. You know, I'm sorry for that, man. I wanted to see these pedophiles go down just as much as you know what I mean? And if he did die, it'd be the easy way out for him, you know, and then everyone else, you know, well, we'll get into it, but, you know, I'm sorry I have to say this, you know what I mean? And I just want you to know that I'm not happy because, I mean, look, everybody's claiming that they called this. No, they didn't. You don't know how many people I argued with, telling them from the first day this man got arrested that this was a psyop. And when I said it was a psyop, I said the most likely thing that was going to happen is that he would make bail and end up coming up missing, or he wouldn't make bail and he's going to end up that somebody got him or he committed suicide. I called exactly what had happened, okay? And it happened, and I argued with a lot of people, okay, or just debated with a lot of people, and even in my own streams and live chats. And now every YouTuber and everyone in the comments claim they called this, and no, they didn't. And I told Jens that if I was wrong and he got a bunch of pedophiles and politicians to go down, I would admit I'm wrong. Hey, I'm happy to be wrong in that situation, and I would openly admit that. And now no one can admit that they didn't say that. Everyone claims that they called this, and nobody really did. Nobody did, really. Barely anybody called this. Everyone was going with this, and some people still are. Even with this news article, they're claiming that this is still part of the plan or whatever. But here, let me break this down to you, okay? First and foremost, okay, let's start with the numbers, okay? Just weird numbers that I can remember off the top of my head. Jeffrey Epstein is 66 years old, okay? He got arrested on July 6th, okay? So he's 66, got arrested on July 6th, 666. His address is 301 on 66th Street. He died at 66 years old in 6 months, 666. He died at 66 years old, 6 months, at 6:30 something a.m. Another 6, okay? The numbers don't lie. The numbers are there in our plain sight. They put it in our plain sight. They're mocking us, okay? And they're laughing at the people that are still going with the story, okay? They were laughing at people that were going with it from the jump. Now, let's go to the day, okay, he's arrested, he's in jail. July 23rd was the day he allegedly attempted suicide, and they thought Tartagalone had got to him. And dude, you can go back in my videos to where I called this, and you can go back into my videos when I explained to you guys that when I was in prison and worked Suicide Watch, okay, I know how Suicide Watch is, and I know how people who are on Suicide Watch get treated, okay? First and foremost, they said he was on Suicide Watch then, okay? But even if he wasn't, once you attempt suicide, you automatically go into Suicide Watch, okay? Okay, he survived it. So he would come back to prison. He would automatically go on suicide watch, even if he wasn't then. So forget what happened before then. Let's just talk about now. He would have been in suicide watch from the first failed attempt. And he wouldn't be out of suicide watch at the very minimum 30 days. But more like 3 months would be most jails, procedures and protocol be 2 to 3 months. Suicide watch under strict supervision. This cat would have never been in population. Now, they claim that he was on suicide watch. Now, here's the thing. Here's a bunch of shit don't add up. All right, he's on suicide watch. Okay. Regular people in prison, in general pop, the regular people, they get checked on 1 hour a day throughout the entire day. That means a guard, every time you're locked in your cell, a guard is by rule, by stipulation of their handbook, the correctional officer's handbook, he will lose his job if he don't go around the block once an hour and look in every cell and make sure everyone is alive and in there. Now, you know how they check it, how they know if the guard did it. They can watch the cameras, but they also have this tag. They carry this metal rod, and they tap. There's a little thing on the wall, like a timer thing, and they tap the thing in a timer, and that will tell the jail that the guard did his round. Okay, well, that's in general population. Jeffrey Epstein, which isn't his name. This was his. You know what a double agent is, okay? This was his characterized name, okay? Jeffrey Epstein would have been on suicide watch, which means on suicide watch, you are, dude, in the feds, especially, this is a nationwide law, a rule, but a law. It's a law. They would have to check on this man every 15 minutes throughout the entire night. Not during the day when he's awake. During the hours when he's supposed to be sleeping overnight, those guards are supposed to check on him every 15 minutes. Now, they might get away with doing it once an hour. Still, this dude wasn't checked on at all until 7 in the morning. Okay, dig this now. All right, so right there, red flag. Does not happen. That does not happen. But let's say even if that, listen, man, maybe Google this, okay? Google this if you have to. Like I said, I'm telling you off personal experience. I don't do that because I am absolutely positive I know what I'm talking about. Second thing is, this dude on suicide watch is guaranteed to have a camera in his cell being supervised 24 hours a day, always on record, always. So where's that at? Guard don't do his rounds. No camera in his cell. Things ain't adding up here, my man. Ladies and gentlemen. Okay, next, all right. Okay, they don't do the rounds. No camera. Okay, but the man's on suicide watch. He hung himself, right? On suicide watch, you are asshole naked, okay? You have something that's called a turtle suit, okay? A turtle suit is just almost like you look like a damn turtle just without a big shell. It's just a little green suit. And a turtle suit is like very unrippable. Can't rip it. Cannot rip it. But, not only that, you can't rip it. Also, though, not only can you not rip it, but you don't have anything in your cell. You don't have utensils. You're not even allowed to keep your toothbrush in there. You can't keep your shampoo. You can't keep a bar of soap. On suicide watch, you can't keep anything you could possibly hurt yourself with. Just possibly. So say a bar of soap, you eat it. So they don't let you keep it in case you can eat it and, fall out. You don't get razors. You don't get nothing. And you're saying, well, doesn't he get a blanket and a pillow? No, he don't. No. You think I'm lying? No. They don't have boxers. They don't have drawers. They get nothing. Nothing. It is the worst way to live. You can't even imagine what type of misery it is. Now, I do admit, after a week, they will start giving him draws, socks, and I think we're past that limit. 23rd, we're past a week. So, yeah, he might have got boxer socks. Man, listen, dude, even if this dude had a sheet, it wasn't happening. Not on suicide watch. Suicide watch in prison is impossible to kill yourself. You might be able to hurt yourself by banging your head off the wall. That's what I've seen people do. I worked it. Boom, boom, boom. They'll bang their head off the glass and wall. They'll bust their face open and everything. They'll rub shit on the wall. It's disgusting. Now, I can't say that it is impossible. It's impossible, man. Okay? Now, I will flash this on the screen, okay? Right now. Okay, guys, a subscriber sent this to me. Alright? And what this says is, not saying anything after this, please do not try to dox me, but last night after 0415 count, they took him medical in a wheelchair, front cuff, but not one triage nurse says they spoke to him. Okay, now let me explain. A triage nurse is just basically the nurse that hands out meds. A triage is the place where you go to get your meds when you're on meds. So triage just means nurse from the infirmary. Okay, so it says, next thing we know, a trip van shows up. We do not release on the weekends unless a judge orders it. Next thing we know, he's put in a single man cell and hangs himself. Here's the thing. The trip van did not sign in, and we did not record the plate number, and a guy in a green dress military outfit was in the back of the van, according to the tower guy who let him through the gate. You guys, I am shaking right now, but I think they switched him out. And this now, guys, is supposed to be not saying that I believe that or somebody that's real inside the Manhattan jail to subscribers send me that, and this is on Twitter. I'm not saying that that's real or legit. Thank you, bud. I'm not saying that's what happened, but I'm saying that that's more believable than anything you're gonna hear from MSM. Okay, guys, haven't they lied to you enough? Come on, man, think about it. Haven't they lied to you enough already? I know they have me. I know I'm sick of it. All right, I knew this was bullshit from the jump. That's why I'm not let down. My hopes weren't up. Okay? Yeah, I want to see pedophiles suffer for the things they do to these kids and these young girls. I want it, but I wasn't getting my hopes up because I knew this was bullshit, man. I knew it from the jump. From day one, I called it. I never once for a second said on any recording that this thing was legit. I knew it wasn't, man. So my hope, it's not that I'm happy that I'm right or something. It's just that I didn't get my hopes up, so I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. That's all. I wish I was wrong, and I said that on recording too. I wish I was wrong. All right. Now, it's supposed to be, I think that's supposed to be a chick that worked in there. Okay, and it just sounds more believable than anything you're gonna hear. That's all I'm saying. And dude, honestly, that's probably one of the best case scenarios we can put together to theorize. That's probably one of the most realistic things, okay? I explained to you how suicide watch is. I explained to you how these jails are. I explained to you how there would be a camera in a cell. Now they're also saying that they're admitting he was on suicide watch, but they're saying like, how would this happen? Now they're basically saying the same stuff I said the last time when they said he attempted suicide. I start bickering about how it was impossible because of the same reason I'm saying now. And now they're like defending that almost of the stuff I said last time. Not that they're replying to me, I'm just saying they're defending this stuff I was saying. Everything I just said. You know, MSM's saying the same stuff. But the thing is, okay, the camera's going out of jail. Now something happened to the camera going out of jail. They weren't recording, okay? Just as much as all this is a psyop, so that tweet could be a psyop too. It's just a distraction. It's just putting us left, right, up, down. Okay, Now look, let's get a little deeper into it. Okay, we looked at a little couple numbers. Okay, we might get more on this tonight on live stream. I might do some gematria to it because it does look like there's a lot of gematria that goes with this today. Okay, but now let's look at the aspect that, okay, we basically know that this is definitely an inside job because this dude would not be able to hang himself. One, two, if he would, they would definitely be able to prove it. They would definitely be able to say they saw him hang himself. This lady's saying her body got switched out. Very, 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 very probable. This is probably what happened. Maybe not the way this lady said it, but this is probably what happened. Okay, this dude was a double agent. Okay, double agent means you have a fake name. Okay, now bang. Fake name. That means Jeffrey Epstein was his fake name. So he goes back to either his real name or his new name, whatever. He gets a whole new name, whole new identity. He's gone. He's out of here. We're never going to see him again. If you think that this dude doesn't have enough money to change his appearance a little bit, disappear, put a beard on, or go to his own little island and have as many girls and alcohol, all the stuff he wants, and not have to ever leave there, if you don't think he got enough money to do that, then you're crazy. If you think this story is still legit, then you're crazy. And you're not crazy like, blah, blah, blah. You're crazy like, come on, man, like snap into reality, man. I'm on your side, all right? I'm on your side, okay? When I'm wrong, you tell me I'm wrong. When you're wrong, I tell you you're wrong. I'm not going to tell you what you want to hear. I'm going to tell you what you need to hear. I'm going to tell you the truth. And the truth is that this was a side from day one, like I said. This dude, none of this is legit. Nobody's going to fall at now, okay? Now, let me explain something that a couple YouTubers are saying, okay? People are trying to say that this dude might have got put in protective custody. All right, listen. Witness protection does not say, they do not tell everyone you're deceased. If they do that after the trials, okay? Which means they can't say Jeffrey Epstein's dead and then him go and tell on everyone because he would have to testify, okay? He can't give the feds his word without taking a stand and testifying. Therefore, they could never put him in witness protection and fake his death. No, the feds don't do that. They don't do that. When they put the mafia and mobsters in witness protection, they didn't tell everyone they were dead. You know what I mean? And if they did, it was after the fact, okay? Unless for some reason they didn't need them to testify, they had enough. But witness protection basically is just giving you a new identity and basically paying for you and your family to go to a new suburban neighborhood to live. They would never work with this dude. You can't put him in a neighborhood somewhere. He'll be seen. And even some mobsters got caught up. It caught up to them. But they didn't go tell the mafia that they died. They knew that they ratted and they put him in witness protection. That was that. They didn't tell everyone that they were dead is what I'm saying, okay? If they did, I've never ever heard of that. And I didn't look it up because I think I'm right because I've never heard of them lying about a death to put someone in witness protection. No, it's just that they put him in witness protection. Everyone already knows that the dude told. Now this dude, it's a psyop. It's plain and simple. This was a psychological operation on all of our minds. It took up a lot of all of our time, okay? We waste enough time, guys. Look at it on the bright side like it is. We get to move on now. Stop focusing on this. We need to focus on other ways to fight against these people. This is spiritual battle, not flesh and blood, man. This is spiritual. So therefore, this pedophile creep is disgusting, no doubt, okay? But we have to let this go. We got to start focusing together, you know, as a community on stuff to fight these people, because go against these people, not fight, not violently fight. I mean, like, just ways to expose these people. You guys know what I mean. I don't want YouTube to try to twist my words up, but because this is focusing on this anymore is just waste of time. There is not gonna be a bunch of politicians that go down. Trust me when I tell you, it's over with. That's why you're seeing what you see today, because it's over with. It's over. That's why they're doing this, because they're telling us that nothing's gonna come of this. And like I said, when he did attempted suicide, I told you guys it was predictive programming for the day he really committed suicide. I told you that. Go back and check the video. I said this was gonna happen, man. Now, oh man, let's go real quick back to Epstein with protection impossible. Okay, now the whole thing about all these people going down. Here's the thing, okay? Now that he's dead, the case is they blew their case. Now, I said this on live stream earlier, dude. Okay, man. I've been involved, okay, with the feds before. I've been involved with them. I've never been indicted. Okay, I've never done Fed time. I've only done state time. But I've been involved with them because my two best friends got indicted by them. I know a lot about the feds. I know a lot about how they do things. I know a lot about how their paperwork looks and how to tell if paperwork is real and fake, because people can make fake paperwork. And, like, I know the ins and outs of it. Now, the thing with the feds is if they have a high-profile case, okay, they would never, ever, ever let something happen to their witness. Ever. Listen to what I'm saying to you. Ever. No matter what the circuit, I don't care how powerful Bill Clinton is. If the FBI wanted this dude's testimony and wanted him in court to testify against a bunch of other elite pedophiles that from all over the world, and they wanted it, they would not let anything happen to him. Okay? They would keep their own people on him. Okay? So the fact that they just let the first one happen showed me right there they don't care about their witness. And if they don't care about their witness, that means their witness has nothing for them. Okay? The feds completely don't care about you unless you have something for them. But if you have something for them and you have something to testify to, they will not let nothing happen to you, man. I'm telling you. It doesn't matter how powerful people are. The feds are very powerful too. So it's a powerful group of elites going against another powerful group of people. And the two collide. But what I'm saying is because the feds have custody of him, the feds would win that battle because they already have him in custody. Now, if it was the feds going after Epstein and all these powerful people were after Epstein, but Epstein was on the street, oh yeah, then I bet you the powerful people, the elites, would probably get the Epstein before the feds. But the fact that they were in custody, he was in custody, the feds would never let nothing happen to this man. Trust me when I'm telling you that, alright? Trust me when I'm telling you that, okay? So guys, let's move forward from this, okay? Let's look at it like, hey, at least this is over with, alright? This dude was a low life creep, okay? And you know, I hate to say it, but I wish he did hang himself, you know? Well, I mean, he's a scumbag, you know? It's disgusting. I don't even want to think about the things that were said about this dude and that he did, and all the girls he traumatized, and it's like, who knows what is really true now, man, you know? Like, what if all these girls coming forward, what if they're all characters, you know? Like, if we knew someone that, like, grew up with one of these girls and like, you know, then it'd be different. But, like, what if they're all characters? Who knows? Who really knows? This dude's either in Israel at another little temple, or he's in Saudi Arabia with his connections over there, okay? The last thing before I wrap this up, you know what today is, right? Today's the start of Tisha B'Av, okay? It's the biggest Jewish holiday, okay? This is where the biggest sacrifices are about to start coming in. And it's the day before the 11th. Take that into consideration too, man. You know? Alright, man. Listen, guys. See you later, alright? Much love to you. I'm sorry this happened for the people that wanted to see, you know, something come out of this. I am genuinely sorry, man. I wish it did too, man. But I just knew it wasn't, man. And that's why I just, you know, sometimes we all need to practice humility. We all need to humble ourselves and, you know, let someone else tell us something and learn from someone else. And, you know, because not everyone knows nothing. And I listen to a lot of you people, and I learn a lot from you guys, alright? I'm never going to lead you in the wrong direction, man. I'm never going to do nothing to hurt you, man. I'm in your best interest. Alright, just IggyMB5679, checking in, checking out, man. One love.